Hey, all of us in here. We've said today's macrontry. I want to say a special macrontry assignment into the dimension of Alen Wark, of its supernatural horrors. So let's take a look. You play Alen Wark, a horror writer that came to say this town to a lighthouse. A horror writer is suffering a case of, say, a writer's block on his way to find his white wife Alice. You arrive in a certain town called Bridge Fall, a quaint little town. A quaint little small town where the game begins. Having a little vacation, say near the on an island of a cabin. I guess what we're having here is what they thought they're going on, say that the cabin, say, on the island or in a remote location. You know, this has horror movie standards on it, like a Evil Dead. You see, Alan has a serious fire block for at least 2 years. Now, from one artist from another, I can relate. Having such writer's block. However, that's only the least of his problem. But then on his trips is his manuscripts of a story he never seems started. But it's like the Norgrim Agammorum, well, the Book of the Dead, in other words. Whatever he read, it had came to life. Although you probably noticed this cliche is from the Evil Dead series. The game is sort of, say, the game has a sort of the gameplay you see is almost that of Resident Evil 4. You have to at least Amy is case of aiming the assailants that was covered in shadow. That were covered in shadow, and the only way it can penetrate the defenses if you can shine a flashlight at them and weaken and dissolve the barrier. But the like manuscript, which explains the nightmare Alan is experiencing, but I already told you that. Now, the game. Now let me run through games. The same people that did the Max Payne series. The assignments that you'll take on in Alen Wark will have the assignments that was in question in Alen Wark will be has been say caused by a single black aura that protects them from any projectile or any other metal object that can bring them harm, unless a high quantity of or a highly effective amount of light was used. Although our maximum, it would take out the whole barrier if it's on a maximum. If you set it on maximum, but that can also be removed by flares and flare guns. Once that ore is removed, then the assailant will just disappear in a flash. Although I saw the substance say out of a body, which does dissolve away instantly. In my dimension travel research, they were actually called black mutagen. In early recordings, they were called Formless Shadow and Phoenix Blood. But that's a different story. But one thing I can tell you that Alen Wark will be the most dramatic gaming experience that you'll ever have on the 360. Olson, for the Macrontry, signing off.